I have 2 kids. One is 7. His name is Aiden, and then I have a 2-year-old named Brayton. You can only be on it until you're 5 years old.
Okay.
After that, you're no longer eligible for it.
Okay.
You go in, fill out an application. Since we are on Medicaid, we don't have to bring in a proof of income. We just bring in our Medicaid card. You fill out your application, and then you go and talk to a nurse, and they give your little kid an exam. They take their height, their weight. They prick them in the finger to check their iron, and then after that process is over, then you go and talk to a nutritionist, and they can give you helpful information on cooking ideas, what to eat. Then they ask you what your daily intake of TV, computer work, just your activities, and just really like look over your whole lifestyle. You know, you get your cheese, your milk, cereal, fruits. If you need formula for little infants, and they give you formula, but we have milk, so. Well, they give you a pamphlet, and they give you everything that you can get with your WIC card. Like the brands, certain brands you can't get. It's mostly like the not the cheap brands, you know what I mean? Like if you go to Walmart, it's pretty much the great value stuff over there, you know. But for fruits, you can get any fruit. Like bananas and grapes and apples and oranges and stuff like that. Like with my friends and stuff, I've heard that, you know, about WIC, and that's how I got on WIC the very first time, because I was like a young mom. So it really does help out.
Now,
2 years ago, we were still on WIC because Aiden was on WIC, so we were already in. So whenever I got pregnant with him, I guess we were already on WIC. It does not necessarily have to be a low income thing. Anybody, any moms can qualify for it. I think your household income for a family of 4 has to be less than, well, right around maybe a little like 4,000, I think it is. I'm not sure. But if you're already on Medicaid, then you're pretty much covered. All you do, just bring in your Medicaid card and your ID. And the whole process, if you're new, the whole process maybe takes like an hour and a half. That's it. And like I said, you have to just keep up with it every 3 months. That's kind of like, I don't know. The best part about WIC is that like you can, good, is that since they started doing the online classes, you can take them anytime anytime you want to, and then just go and turn in your certificate. Whereas before, you'd have to go sit in a classroom, listen to them lecture and stuff like that, and still have to take, little tests, whatever. But this is a lot better. And all it is just answering questions. It gives you meal plans. Like they have their website, you can get meals off of them, meal ideas. You have to do different courses. So like each month will be, or each time you renew, it's over the class. Well, the thing on the computer, it's always different. They'll ask you like what's benefiting you from your WIC, how can we better, the program. They ask your opinion. They still ask you what you do around the house, your activities, how much time you spend in the kitchen, how much time you spend preparing your meals, if you have any meal ideas or you need meal ideas. So I mean, it covers everything as far as food. Like it talks about a lot about nutrition, mainly nutrition, and just being active and stuff like that. I would definitely tell him to get on it. Like, it helps so much money-wise because formula is outrageous. It's like 15 tops for like a little can of formula. And babies, like babies, they go through that. And so, I mean, it just helps out so much. And even as they get older, even milk, it's still kind of expensive, and the juice that you get, I mean, it's all good. It's for you. It's for the family, But, just go in there, either have your, and if you don't have a Medicaid card or whatever, just bring either your last paycheck. Oh my gosh.
Sit on her lap.
Get down. He wants to be on TV. He sees the camera. Say hi. Just go in, and like I said, if you're not on Medicaid, just bring your last paycheck stub. They'll work with you. I mean, they're just really nice. You know, you get your card that day. You don't have to wait in the mail for it. So they'll offer you one that day, as well as all your benefits that you get on it. It doesn't matter if you go in the middle of the month, the end of the month, beginning of the month. They start from that day, and then they go the 3 months. Your benefits go from the 1st through either the 30th or the 31st, depending on how many days are in the month. If you don't use your benefits in that month, all your benefits, then they're gone. Like, they don't carry over to the next month. You lose them. So it's best to like go and get everything that you need, and then that way you're not just wasting them. When you get your benefits and everything, they'll give you a sheet of paper, and it goes January, February, March. I'm just using it as an example, but it gives you your 3 months. It shows you what benefits you're getting each month, and then usually at the very end, they'll give you your budget for your fruit, for your fruit, and it's usually $6. Whenever you first start going to WIC, they'll give you vouchers. It's for the farmers market, and you get like $10, and I think it's like $2 a voucher, I think, or something like that. And you can go and you can buy fruit from the farmers market. They don't give it to you every time, but they give it to you like either when you're recertifying or like if you're first time. You don't have to use all your benefits at once. You can like go, use them throughout the month or whatever. But yeah, if you don't use what you have that month, then it's lost. Whenever they go in and unless you're pregnant, then they only check the kids whenever they do their physical. They tell you what their iron is, their weight, their height, and then they get little stickers. It's kind of a hassle to go in and take your kid out of school and get them recertified and stuff. But I mean, other than that, it's a really good program. It really is. It really does help out financially. And if you're not eligible for it, and you like take less hours or whatever, you can always go back in there and try it again. Their website, and whenever you first go in and either you're renewing or whatever, then they'll give you a new recipe book or something like that. Just different ideas that you can get and make with the items that you can get from the store, like with your WIC stuff. They give you snack ideas instead of like junk food and stuff. They are really into like fruits and vegetables, and without the program, I think I don't know if it'd be the same or not, but financially it helps us out a lot. It just really helps out financially. That's the best thing about it, and the kids too, they benefit from it, but it's a big help for us. So this is the homepage, texaswic.dshs.state.texas.
And that's
and this is your front page. So this is how you take your class. This is where your button to take your WIC classes, breastfeeding, nutrition. This is where you can get your recipes right here. Just on your WIC classes, and they usually tell you what what class you're supposed to take, because there's different classes on here. So you just type in your email address. You logged in. This is the classes that you can take right here. Cooking with fruits. This is your new WIC package for breastfeeding. Food safety. So it just gives you a bunch of different stuff that you can take right here. These are the classes that I have taken already, and you can always go back. And if you don't have a printer, once you finish taking whatever class that you needed to take, it automatically saves it so that you can go and print it off whenever you need to. It's not a pass or fail kind of thing. It's just more like they want you to do it, So you're not getting a grade on it or anything like that.